What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. This is your match preview for Celtic versus Newcastle United in the friendly tomorrow, 3 o'clock kickoff at Celtic Park. The Battle of Britain, as it is being dubbed, and as it always is dubbed when, of course, an English team goes up against a Scottish one. And this is going to be more than a friendly. We will get into it in this preview, so make sure to hit a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get into it. So, looking at it, Celtic have already gotten off to a start in their pre-season. They've already played 4 games in their pre-season, winning 3 and losing 1. Their loss, of course, was to Amadora. That was a 3-2 loss. Their most recent win was a 2-0 win against Sporting Lisbon, which is a massive win for Celtic. Brendan Rodgers, of course, after that game said that it was an outstanding performance. They were tactically sharp and clean at the back, but he still feels that they're not ruthless enough in front of goal. That is not good when you've got to come up against a team like ourselves who are really good in front of goal and have the best striker in the world in Alexander Isak. And then you look at our new signing of Anthony Elanga as well, 55 million coming into the door, and he is in contention, of course, to get a debut in this game. So any Celtic fans that are watching, let us know what you think, going into this one. I know it's only a friendly at the end of the day, but it is going to feel more than a friendly, as it always does when Newcastle take on Celtic. The last time we played Celtic was back in 2004, and it was a 2-1 win to Celtic under Sir Bobby. Of course, it's the time for us, and Craig Bellamy got on the score sheet for us as well in that game. But a lot has changed since 2004. We are a different outfit now. We're a lot better team than that now. Of course, there was a lot of great players in the team then, but a lot has changed since then. And we've already had a game as well in pre-season. Obviously not as many as Celtic, but we have already played a game. It was behind closed doors. It was a 4-0 win against non-league side Carlisle, of course, United, and we took them on with Joe Linton scoring, coming back after injury, of course missing quite a few of the last games of last season. Murphy got on the score sheet as well in the game against Carlisle United, and of course young Ben Parko got on score sheet, and of course the now departing Sean Longstaff, who is heading to Leeds pretty soon according to reports. But we've been in Austria, we've done some high altitude training, lots of stuff going on there, and we've seen that, what the benefits of that is when the lads go to Austria and they do the high altitude training. It's worked wonders forward, and hopefully it works wonders again forward. But this is going to be a true test for us once you move away from that game against Carlisle before we went to Austria. This is going to be the first real test for us as we go up against Celtic, of course, a team that plays in the Champions League every single season. And this is a chance for us to, push hard against Celtic and get that, minutes, the legs going, get the competitiveness back into the lads as well. And we're expecting to see, obviously, all of the names like Isak playing, Bruno playing, Tonali playing, Gordon, Elanga's in contention for a debut. I think he will play it, to be honest. I can't see why he wouldn't. And I think, to be honest, we'll probably see some heavy rotating by Eddie Howe as well. And it's expected probably on both lineups that there will be heavy rotating. At the end of the day, it's pre-season. You want to try and rotate between 2 11s to see, what the options are heading into the new season. And other than that, we've got 10,000 fans travelling up there, so that's going to cause a raucous atmosphere, of course, at Celtic Park. And Celtic are going to want to keep momentum ahead of the season opener as well, because they're getting close to the start of their season now up in the Scottish League, and they will be having their opener against St Mirren. So they're going to want to have, of course, a bit more energy going in the game as well. We're wanting to sharpen up before we head to Singapore to face Arsenal, Spurs and the K-League All-Stars in South Korea, of course. And let's be honest, there's a trophy on the line. Yes, it's a friendly trophy, but when there's a trophy on the line, you want to win it. So obviously both teams will want to win the inaugural Adidas trophy. So other than that, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting game. It's going to be a feisty game. And I'm guessing there'll be quite a few rough tackles in there as well. There's usually always that when we play Celtic, or even when we play Rangers as well. You know, it's the same. It's always the same when English teams come up against Scottish teams. There's always a bit of rough housing in there. And, you know, that is what we like to see. Good old fashioned football with the rough tackles. Hopefully not too rough on, you know, the lads, because it is only pre-season at the end of the day. But let us know what you think heading into this Battle of Britain against Celtic. Will Celtic stay sharp at home at Celtic Park, or will we flex our Premier League muscle against Celtic? And who, of course, is going to be your pick to come out on top in this game? Your thoughts, your score predictions and all of that stuff, and let's have a fantastic game and a fantastic atmosphere at Celtic Park tomorrow. Till next time, hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go with Newcastle come away from this 2-0 winners against Celtic, and I'll see you all in the next one. Well,